Northern California, the Bay Area. That's the site for the Nets. A towering presence, Nick Claxton gearing up to protect the paint as they get ready for basketball at Chase Center. Nets, Warriors, coming up next. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Looking now at some numbers for Kevin Durant.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. The tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Etienne in at the 1 spot. And for Golden State, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Here's Etienne. And here's Claxton. Here's Etienne. Just 5 to shoot. And Claxton gets the bucket.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Now Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Right side Durant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
And here's Porter outside. They get the rebound. Claxton passes to Porter. Here's Etienne. The kick to Olynyk. Takes the 3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Durant. Back to Curry. Outside Green. Pass to Durant. It's Podziemski on the wing. Takes a 3. Connects again from distance.
And with every triple, he comes closer to the single-season crown.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance. And that one's good. Olynyk. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Curry. He's off on the layup.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Etienne. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Count that one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Durant. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Outside Podziemski. On the wing, Durant. Another 3 for Golden State.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Nets trail by 3 from a mid-major school to a first-round pick. Wisconsin native Brandon Podziemski has had quite the rise, RJ.
Yeah, finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. Pods gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. Great rebounder for his size also.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Chalk up 2 there. Curry's got 5 now.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Minnesota, they've risen to third in the latest Power Rankings, playing well as of late.
I think for the Warriors, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed, and they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
Here's Etienne. Back to Olynyk. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Claxton. Good. Claxton's got 6 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Durant. Rebounded by the Nets.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
That puts him in the lead.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. For 3, Durant gets the 3 ball to go. Durant's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And it's Butler with the jam.
This is why you must stay in front of Butler. When he's leaking out like this, he's focused on scoring.
Thomas outside. Great D that time from Podziemski.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
To the inside. The kick to Durant. Pass to Butler. Now here's Podziemski. Back to Butler. Porter with the steal. Curry with a steal. Driving in. And Curry throws it down.
That's where Curry will cross you up. If you play him to shoot, he just drives it.
And here's Olynyk. Here's Etienne. Back to Olynyk. Pass to Porter. A shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Butler.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Now here's Durant. There's the triple. Claxton with a rebound. Porter in the post. He's covered by Curry. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Durant. Outside Butler. Now Podziemski. Here's Curry. Outside for Butler. Durant for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty. A wizard dribbling the ball. Steph is great at getting to the rack.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And while we can, let's see which teams have been running the league's most efficient offenses. The Warriors, number 1.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
Thomas against Poole. Outside Porter. Here's Etienne. Deflects the pass. And Claxton gets the bucket.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Outside Butler. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Curry. Now Butler. Durant for 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Durant's got 12.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Now here's Olynyk. Butler covering. From the high post. And there's another one for Brooklyn. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Warriors. And what they've done on the road this year has been absolutely remarkable. Notching over 35 wins puts them in historic company.
This kind of record proves just how tough this team is. They come in confident to every place they visit and feel as though they can grab the win in front of the other team's home fans every single time.
Outside Olynyk. Knocks down the long J. Olynyk's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Back to Poole. And here's Curry for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Olynyk. Green against Claxton. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Here's Thomas. The Warriors getting their last shot to go.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Durant, and a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Now here's Porter. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Pass to Durant. From deep 3-point range, the long distance 3 is buried. Durant's got 17 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Porter. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Gets rebounded by Golden State. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets. Came away with a win.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
Sinks it from distance. Durant's got 20 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Porter from outside. Another miss by Porter.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Outside Butler. It's Poole on the wing. Butler finds Durant. Off target with the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Now here's Poole. He's scoreless. Got it.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Thomas, a screen on Curry. Here's Johnson. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Curry. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. 14 feet away. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Durant's shot is off. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Warriors. Talk about three-point shooting. He piled up 18 points from range that quarter. We'll be right back. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
Wiggins and Kuminga at the forward. A lot of bounce there. Poole and Thompson man the backcourt, and it's Butler in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Nets trail by 3. Pass to Clowney for 3. No good that time. Golden State has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Now Thompson, covered by Johnson. Now Wiggins. This one for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Saroff, guarded by Poole. Here's Saroff. Outside Johnson. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Outside Kuminga. Thompson left side. Wiggins from long range. That one doesn't drop.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Saroff. And the Nets miss again.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Here's Poole. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Kuminga. Wiggins finds Thompson. Shoots over Saroff. Thompson, no good. Nets trail by 3. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie.
Poole will put you to the test as a defender. Look, he's going to come at you.
First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. RJ, looking back at the trade that sent Durant from the Nets to the Suns, what a deal for Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was 4 first-round picks and a swap from the Suns. Also, the Nets got Mikal Bridges, who they shipped to the Knicks for 5 more first-rounders. Now, that's how you reboot a team.
Podziemski's checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Poole. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the bucket by the Nets. Outside Kuminga. There's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And here's Porter outside. Clowney. It's good on the putback. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Here's Poole. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
There's so much intensity on that interior from Poole. He does not stop.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
There's a reason you don't send Poole to the line. He virtually never misses. Led the league in field goal percentage one year.
And both free throws good for Poole.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. The Warriors, #1.
And when you turn it over against these guys, they make you pay for it. They lead the league in points off turnovers.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Etienne. Outside Johnson. And here's Porter outside. The Warriors pull it in. Poole's got 4 rebounds in the game. Wiggins outside. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Wiggins. And here is Kuminga. Poole from long range. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Really no surprise to see it go in. Poole had a terrific accuracy from deep.
Here's Clowney. Here's Etienne. Guarded by Poole. And the bucket is good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Warriors lead by 4. Outside Podziemski to the wing on the left. Here's Wiggins. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
I like that. Give Wiggins something in rhythm and he knocks it down.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Warriors making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. That's good from Porter. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Back to Podziemski. Poole outside. Pass to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Golden State.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Etienne, guarded by Poole. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Outside Butler. Outside Durant. It's Poole on the wing. That 3's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Etienne gets it to go. And now it's just a 2-point Warrior lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Podziemski. For three, Durant. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Etienne, guarded by Poole. And Etienne gets it to go. Etienne's got 6.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Durant, beyond the arc. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
From down low, and Olynyk the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Olynyk's gotten 4 this quarter. Outside Durant. Wiggins outside. Again, the Warriors score.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Pass to Poole. Left side Durant. Back to Poole. Outside Durant. KD jams it straight down.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Olynyk against Durant. Down low. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Poole. Outside Durant. Drops in the 3. Durant's got 33 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
An explosive finish for a big man who doesn't always take it to the rim hard.
Yeah, he has the appropriate size to attack the rim, but he usually doesn't.
He did that time, and let's not discourage him because I'd like to see more of that from him in the future.
For 3, Durant. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Olynyk against Durant. Pass to Claxton. Driving to the basket. And Claxton throws it down.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Poole shot is off.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And here's Olynyk. Butler covering. Pushing it up now. Claxton with the block. Poole against Porter. Here's Etienne. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Poole outside. Poole gets it in close.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. On the wing, Durant. Back to Poole. Outside Durant. From deep. Counted from distance. Durant's got 39.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Olynyk. That shot off. Nice D from Durant. The Warriors lead by 8. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Here's Etienne. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Hits yet again. Wow!
Yeah, another monster performance in a career that's been chock full of them.
And he's closing in on the record for the 4th most 40-point games all time. And Brooklyn with possession here. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. And he makes it.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And it's Poole with the ball for the Warriors. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Etienne. He has 6. Johnson for 3. And the rebound by Wiggins. The Warriors lead by 10. It's stolen by Johnson. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Poole outside. Pass to Wiggins. Oh, got a piece of it. And so it's the Golden State Warriors earning this break in the action. Up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Well, looking at the Warriors, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And guys, turning back to the first half of our game, KD doing whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted.
It's been easy money for the Slim Reaper tonight. The scoring ability off the charts. Good thing I didn't have to guard him.
Not sure if you'd be the one checking him, Jet. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Here's Durant. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Kicking off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Nicholas Claxton out there with Kelly Olynyk. And it's Etienne in at the point. Here's Etienne. Thomas outside. From outside the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got rebound number 7 tonight. It's Podziemski on the wing. Pass to Durant. The 3 is up. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Olynyk passes to Porter. Back to Olynyk. 4 on the clock. Here's Etienne. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Now here's Curry. He's got 14. Pass to Durant. The 3. And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
They need this. And he hits the jumper. Porter's got 12.
A talented shooter like Porter has no trouble with the mid-range. He makes it look almost easy.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And some consider Curry to be the greatest shooter of all time. And by some, I mean all. And he is capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Outside Olynyk. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Porter. Here's Etienne. He's covered by Curry. And there's the drive. And the layup is good. Give him 8 points now.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Outside Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And there's a 3-second violation. With this break in the action, let's take a look at the NBA's highest scoring team since the All-Star break. The Warriors, #1.
Since the All-Star break, this squad has been on fire on offense, looking like a well-oiled machine and taking and making high percentage shots.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You look at the Warriors, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've really impressed me with their play this year. There's a reason they are first in the conference right now, and that's because of their hard work and selfless attitude.
Now here's Thomas. 6 points for him. Here's Porter. Soft touch off the glass. Porter's gotten 4 this quarter.
Smart play there by Porter, working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
For 3, Durant. Another 3 for Golden State.
But we've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Pass to Porter. Here's Etienne. Outside Olynyk. From the line. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler surveying the floor. Outside Curry. Back to Butler. Pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Durant's got 58.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Shot is good by Curry.
Yeah, they haven't missed a shot since the break. I mean, just what a tremendous job making the necessary adjustments at halftime.
Here's Etienne. Give him 8. Claxton passes to Porter. Thomas outside. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And Claxton throws it down.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Nice shot by Durant.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
High post Claxton, working on Green. Thomas passes to Claxton. Banked it in off the glass. Claxton's got 26 points.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A., he's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide. Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Olynyk. Here's Etienne. Olynyk with a screen on Curry. And that one's good. Olynyk's got 15.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside Curry. Back to Butler. Pass to Curry. Jacks up a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Olynyk. Porter with it. 16 points for him. And Claxton throws it down.
The improved passing of Porter Jr. That's the next part of his evolution.
Here's Curry. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Pass to Olynyk. Here's the pick. Fires the 3. Jackson Davis grabs the miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Wiggins outside. On the wing, Curry. Shot clock at 6. And here's Kuminga for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight. Pass to Claxton. Outside Olynyk. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Poole with a rebound. Poole's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Curry. Wiggins for 3. The shot that time not on target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Count that bucket. Thomas has got 8.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Here's Poole. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Ooh, going to that hole with confidence. Poole converts that contact bucket.
Pass to Olynyk. Here's Etienne. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Etienne's got 4 points now in the quarter. Poole outside. Outside Kuminga. And the 3 off target. Brooklyn's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Stolen by Wiggins. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Kuminga with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
We all know Wiggins has put a lot of work into his 3-ball, and you see the results there.
Johnson on the wing. And here's Thomas from the arc. Warriors with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Outside Kuminga, pass to Wiggins. From behind the arc, another three for Golden State.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Thomas outside. With the drive, now here's Olynyk. He's watched by Kuminga. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, it's always a good sign when Thomas is creating for his teammates.
It's Poole on the wing, covered by Johnson. And that one's good. Poole.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Thomas. Give him 8.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up. When Cam Thomas has the ball, Richard, it can be a tough cover for the defense.
You watch for screens, and then you have to choose. If you overplay him, he'll drive to his mid-range shot. But if you gap him, he can hit the 3-2.
And he knocks down the first one.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
Post is checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Curry. And both free throws good for Thomas.
You love the readiness of Cam Thomas. Whatever his team needs, whenever they need it, he is prepared to deliver.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Kuminga. Now Poole. And here's Thompson for 3. Clowney pulls it in. Thomas outside. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Cam Thomas.
Yeah, the scoring has improved, and I know that's exactly what Coach and his fans want to be seeing. They loved watching him evolve his offensive game and are hoping to see that trend continue as time goes on.
Santos is checked in for Post. Whitehead, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Poole from long range. Pure from 3-point range. Poole's got 7 points here in the quarter.
In a catch and shoot, Poole is always ready and willing to pull that trigger.
And there's the screen. Here's Timmy. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Thompson outside. Offline with a 3. And so Porter will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Whitehead passes to Johnson. Here's Clowney. He's watched by Kuminga. Outside Johnson. 5 on the clock. Here's Whitehead. Again, the Nets score.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Thompson. Pass to Santos. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Whitehead, defended by Thompson. And here's Johnson. And he makes it on the layup. Johnson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Warriors ahead, opening up a huge gap. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Wiggins and Kuminga at the forward. A lot of bounce there. Poole and Thompson man the backcourt, and it's Post in at center, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Great hustle on the break. Wiggins taking advantage of that scattered defense.
Here's Johnson. The rebound by Klay Thompson. The Warriors shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Wiggins. Porter with the steal. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And nice read by Porter Jr. Surveys the floor and gets in the right spot to finish.
Now here's Kuminga. The three from Thompson. Sends it home from three-point land. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Clowney, Timmy, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Poole against Johnson. Pass to Thompson. Here's Poole. Back to Thompson. Launches it, and the Warriors with another three.
Whenever the ball leaves Klay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter.
Here's Clowney. Good on the shot.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
The drive by Poole, and the layup is good off the glass. Poole's got 24 points.
Oh, look at that fluid drive there. Poole, he's able to slide right by the defense.
And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that. Because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
And he makes a first. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Johnson drops them both. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Poole. Wiggins outside. No good on the triple. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And Claxton throws it down.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Thompson outside. Wiggins passes to Thompson. Here's the three. Drains the triple. Thompson's got 9 points now in the second half.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's Whitehead. Drops in the layup for 2.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Wiggins outside. Off target from outside.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Here's Clowney. Warriors with the rebound. Wiggins down low. Porter's there. Outside Kuminga. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
Now here's Poole. Out to Kuminga. Pass to Wiggins. Thompson right side. Back to Wiggins. Fires for 3. And the Warriors miss again. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Porter's shot is off. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Poole outside. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Now here's Poole. Wiggins passes to Thompson. Back to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Outside Kuminga. Fires the three. Rebound Brooklyn. Clowney's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Kuminga. Thompson passes to Wiggins. From outside, off the mark.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Jackson Davis is checked in for post. So the Nets making a switch here. Double by Kuminga. Right wing. 6 to shoot. And Etienne gets it to go.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Wiggins outside. Back to Poole. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Wiggins from downtown. And the three-pointer goes. Wiggins got 5 points now this quarter.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Here's Thomas. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. The Warriors have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Poole outside. Pass to Thompson. Now Jackson Davis. Thomas defends. Poole from long range. Brooklyn pulls it in. Porter in the post. Hounded by Wiggins. Now here's Thomas. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And here's Porter. Back to Claxton. Here's Etienne. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Here's Porter, and he hits the jumper for 2. Porter's got 24.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Wiggins outside. Back to Poole. The three is up. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Well, the Nets shooting incredibly well. 63% and really making their shots count. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Wiggins outside. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. Fires from deep. Gets the three to fall.
Yep, and he's got his three-point shot back. He did nothing from range in the first half. But here in this quarter, whoo, he's got it going.
Now here's Porter. Here's Etienne. Right side, Olynyk. Oh, they pick off the pass. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Good work there as it goes.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Here's Porter. Fires in the triple. Porter's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Back to Poole. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Poole.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Porter. Three-pointer. And the Nets, another three.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. tough to close out on.
Outside Kuminga. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared, ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Here's Thompson, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Outside Kuminga, over Olynyk, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
The practice makes perfect, so Kuminga's put a lot of time into refining his shot motion off the catch.
Pass to Thomas, the 3-ball. Excellent D there from Wiggins. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And this is win number 60 for the year. A huge milestone for them and a testament to the effort and energy these guys bring every night.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Here's Etienne. It's Thomas on the wing, pounded by Wiggins. Yep, that one goes.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Wiggins from long range. Claxton with a rebound. Here's Etienne. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
All right, y'all. So since I did an hour stream, we're not gonna do a 3 hour stream. I decided not to do a 3 hour stream today. I'm gonna do it tomorrow because I know I forgot to wake up last night to do this game and this game last night, but I overslept and I was kind of sleepy yesterday. So tomorrow is gonna be a 3 hour stream in the morning, and if I feel up to it, we're gonna jump on some NBA on the 27th, which is tomorrow. Um, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I should take the Golden State Warriors to the freaking playoffs after, because April 12th is the last game. I play against yeah, play against the Clippers, yo. But it sucks about NBA 2K26 is that you can't use the roster that you're using now onto the playoffs. That's the suckiest part about the game. But yeah, I'm not gonna do a 3 hour stream tonight. I'm gonna give WWE a little break. I'll be on tomorrow morning, do a 3 hour stream, and if I'm up to it, I might jump on some NBA after WWE SmackDown. If not, forget y'all see me Monday. Like I said, I stream Monday through Fridays on Twitch and Saturdays and Sundays on YouTube. Um, my sign is right there at the Gaming Channel 30. If you want to subscribe to that, I'll be on there Saturdays and Sundays. Be free to. But if not, it's all right. I'll see you Monday. All right, yo. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening, and take it easy.